This is Thursday, and it's time for Thursday Thoughts with Merle and Patti. And guess who's here?
Merle and Patti, depending on which side
Ta-da!
of the screen. We are, as you can see, practicing social distancing. So we are at our each separate home again. It kind
Yes,
of sucks, but we're doing it. It's
yes,
good.
yes,
And we hope you're doing the same because it really is making a difference.
yes, yes.
But what are we talking about today, Merle?
Well, so we're talking about a topic that it can be problematic for couples at the best of times, but certainly really difficult at the worst of times, which I hope this is the worst. Uh, and that is how to deal with the finances, especially when you don't necessarily agree, or when either one of you or both of you are scared out of your wits about what's happening and how you're going to survive it.
Right. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough times. And this can work besides couples that share everything. This also can work for roommates, but in a different, where you do have your own individual responsibilities, and you're not quite like a couple, but you still pay rent together and you pay your utilities together. If you share food, the same thing goes for that as well. Because I
Yes,
know there's I've got lots of friends with lots of roommates, and it could even be harder than being a married or together couple sometimes.
yes, yes, yes. And what if one loses a job and the other doesn't? And so the one that has the job says, I don't want to have bad credit because of you.
Right. It's tough. So, I want to start out with whatever we do, and I love what you're going to talk about too in a second, is that no matter what, realize the situation we're in. Realize that your partner, your roommate, your husband, your wife, your lover, your whatever is probably a little on edge and frightened, just like Merle said. Know that you are probably not at your most high level of conscientiousness and understanding. You probably are equally on edge, confused, and frightened. So just know, starting there, like, let's take a deep breath before we talk. Let's breathe into it and be just a little more compassion, a little more understanding as you sit down to tackle. And also know that if you don't know what to do, that's okay. Nobody knows exactly what to do. We have to do our best, figure out what the best is. But there's too many unknowns here to freak out if you don't have 100% answer.
I think, okay, a couple of things that I want to say you're brilliant at is it's okay not to know what to do. Certainly the compassion, absolutely. Uh, One of the things I want to add to that is that a lot of times we have a lot of feeling, and so I'm so angry, or I feel this so strongly that I'm going to take action on it. But really, we don't want to take action on our emotions. Our emotions are wonderful; they're wonderful to have, but they're not our brain. And it's good to use your brain when you're making decisions. So if you're upset, and let's face it, we're all, I think probably all of us are upset. It's maybe some more than others. Maybe some have more of a cushion than others. Some have the job, but they have to go out and work, and so they're scared about being infected unknowing. Everybody has a piece of fear in this. So compassion, oh my gosh, we need compassion, and we need compassion for ourselves.
Yeah.
But when we have compassion for ourselves, know that our best decisions are not made when we're really upset about something.
Right.
So if it's about, we're talking about finances today, just kind of breathe, take it easy, and make a list of those bills that you have to pay. Make a and make a list of what they are. If there's something that you can fudge and pay part of, um, and then see how much money you can put to it. And like you say, you're not going to figure it all out. You're just not, so chill and
Right.
let it go.
Right. And then the same thing is, I supposedly the stimulus checks are coming in, so everybody might be sitting here with $1,200. And again, this is where one person might go, well, screw the whole thing. Let's buy that big screen TV we always wanted. And the other more conservative, as you were calling it, or conservative side of the partner or family or unit is going, no, 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 we can't buy that TV. We have to pay our bills. So it's compromise, meeting in the middle, smaller TV. I don't know. I like what you were saying about go with the more conservative in a lot of your money choices right now, maybe.
I think if there are two people involved and one has a more conservative approach to their finances and budgeting than the other, that's the person that should win. That's just it. Uh, because this would be a good time to be conservative. This is not a time to say, um, I'll get my job back in a week, so I'm going to buy that car or that TV. I mean, the person that says no, let's wait, that's the person I'd listen to,
Because
even if
we
it
will come out
wasn't
of this
me.
somehow. Someday, somehow, we'll come out of it. And how in debt do you want to be? I don't know.
Yes, there's there will be a time for your TV in the car.
No, no, Carrie and I, we have this fun little, we've turned into a game, a weekly, we call it refrigerator fund. We each put in a certain amount of money every single Wednesday, for literally a refrigerator fund. We got a big fancy refrigerator, and versus going into debt with it. But we actually, because of both, I'm hardly working, he's not working at all, we chose to use our really ready to buy a refrigerator fund for our property taxes, because it was just the wiser thing to do at the time. The new refrigerator can wait. So that's exactly what we're doing. And we decided, yes, we better pay our property taxes instead. So much for the refrigerator fund.
Yeah, I thought property taxes would give us a little leeway, but they didn't.
They didn't.
No, I know. So, yeah, we paid ours as well.
So again, that's how to deal with the money. And it's, yes, no one's going to be completely happy. Probably neither side is going to be completely happy. And again, it's okay to be frightened, and it's okay to just do the best you can and not know if it's the right thing, because nobody knows what that is.
Right, right. And I mean, you figure out, okay, so to some extent, you figure out if there's other ways that you can get money. There are jobs available. Do they suit who you are and where you are, and apply for them if they do. Um, and you pay, okay, you can't pay all of it, pay the parts that you can, and be strategic about that. And then you're right, you're wrong, whatever. Just live with the unknowing. It's the most difficult thing that people have to do, is to live with the unknowing. But here's our chance to practice it, for goodness sake. None of us know what's going on or where it will go from here. Um, but
Trial by fire. We're all doing it. This is a shift. This is an energetic shift. I don't want to get all woo-woo, but this is, the world will never, ever, ever, ever be the same. I believe wholeheartedly it's going to be better, but it's going to be very, very different. So this is the time to embrace change. This is the time, and that's the scariest thing for almost any of us, is We like status quo, even if we don't like the status quo, and nobody knows what this
That's
next future is.
You're absolutely right. And I I won't get woo woo and still agree that things will never be the same again. And that for absolutely sure, this is a wonderful time to embrace change. This is a wonderful time to think about, okay, how would I normally respond? Let me, I'm going to go with the flow. Things are changing. Let me see what about me I can change. And that goes with the way you approach your finances as well.
Right.
So that person that, the one that's always, okay, I can buy this right now and never mind. It's okay. This is a good time to embrace change and and consider a different approach. That's I think that's really the best thing that we can offer.
I think that's good. And guess what time it is? It's 11:11.
Oh,
Ah,
excellent.
it's time
Yes.
to make a wish. 11:11 angel numbers, magic numbers, make a wish number.
This is
So,
so
why doesn't everybody, for a moment, just close their eyes? Number one, why don't we close our eyes and wish for healing, for healing? Because that can mean a lot of things. I'm real picky about how I completely go send healing to this person or that, but a healing to the planet, a healing for the shift, a healing for the ill people, the doctors, the nurses, the grocery workers, the first responders, ourselves, our household. So I think nothing better than that, just to
and a smoothness for this transition to the
a
new.
flow. So everybody close your eyes just for a couple seconds, take a deep breath in and send light. You may send it from your heart. You may send it from your third eye. You may see it enveloping around your body, then around your room, then around your city, then around your state, and then around your country, and then around your planet. Flow and smoothness, like Merle said, health and healing and understanding and love and compassion. Put it in every cell of your body. Believe it, smell it, taste it, feel it. And then pull it all right back into your own heart. There we go. Make a wish. Thank you. I feel better. There is some, and again, to feel like we're accomplishing. I think the whole toilet paper thing was for us to feel empowered. If we don't know
Yes.
what's going on, if we have toilet paper, we know what's going on.
Yes.
But there is so many things going on online now. Whatever your belief system or magic, there's meditations, there's healing things, there's people howling and clapping out their door every
Isn't that
evening.
funny?
It's fabulous. I don't hear very many people in our neighborhood, and I forget sometimes, but I do it, and I do hear other people. So
Well,
again,
I've done it one time. I did it, and I got an answer back. I loved it, but
I
the
do,
other time,
yeah. And the more we do it, the more we will. So again, let us feel empowered in positive ways. Not that, stockpiling toilet paper isn't positive, but again, there is my friend Janine Reagan Sinclair, my friend Shauna. Everybody is doing these like self-motivational self moments. There's groups when you can't go out anymore. Almost every club I know, even like my club Cloak and Dagger, are doing Cloak on the Cloud, where we're getting the music, we're getting the camaraderie, we're getting chat rooms. Almost everybody is doing that now. So find a place that you could have a little bit of at least that transition of normalcy till you can have your human connection.
and I'm doing Merle's Pearls quickies, a little quickie one, just about every day.
That's
So that's
beautiful.
cool.
And
Yeah.
speaking of Merle's Pearls, in about
Yes.
45 minutes from right now,
That's
everybody come
right.
back.
That's right. And we'll have some a special approach to with Merle's Pearls. I forget my topic offhand.
But it's a good one. It's a really good topic. We can't talk about workplaces anymore. So buy
No.
both of our books, both on Amazon, Old World Magic for the Modern World, Tips, Tricks, and Techniques, and pretty much everything you could do within the comfort of your own home in my book. Merle's got 2 books.
Yes, but we can work on cracking the relationship code because well, it'll still give you the key to happy relationships at home and at work. That's I should do a new addition to this for the at
In
home and at
quarantine.
work. Yeah.
Because
That's
work
okay. That's
people,
my next addition.
that's good. And again, we have to remember those people at work. I just talked to a friend on Facebook. I think they're a grocery worker. So that's not, they're working insane hours. They have added stress. I mean, they're making the money and hopefully, thankfully, most of them are getting hazard pay and bonuses, but they're working 16-hour days. They're working 12, 14, 16-hour days. They have that fear of contamination. So really, everybody's saying, cheer the heroes, whether it's the
Yeah.
FedEx driver, the grocery clerk, the stalker, or the doctor who's saving all
And
of
we're
us.
all heroes in this.
Because we're staying home.
Yeah, it's really true, because the projections were much bigger than it has turned out to be. And the reason is that people are staying home. Not everybody, and that's a whole other issue. But thank goodness for the most of us that understand, even if we're healthy, that we could be a silent carrier without even knowing it.
Yeah.
So it's not just for ourselves, it's for everybody else we come in contact with or
So
we
stay
don't come
home
in contact with. Stay home.
like us.
Okay. Bye,
Anyway, well,
everybody.
come back at 12 noon or 3 Eastern or whatever in the middle from Rose Pearls. Like us, follow us, stay home, be healthy, be safe.
Amen.